they was going out, and the reason why that story is significant, especially in Black YouTube, is because we're having more of a conversation about the fantasy that Black women have about being with white men, and also the fantasy that other Black women try to sell to other black women. I'm sorry, that Black women sell to other Black women about the relationship that they could have with a white guy, which is, kind of based again on that white supremacist way of thinking, where you buy into every single negative stereotype geared towards Black men the same way a white supremacist would, to the point where you even think white people are better than Black people, or white men are better than Black men. You know what I mean? So they actually have a name for them. They're called divestors, right? So for the divestors, and not even just the divestors, but pretty much a small part of most Black women, this is the goal, because this is actually, this is a rich white man, a handsome guy, right? Muscular, masculine, you feel me? And really got it going on. So in their eyes, it's like, all right, boom, like this is the dream right here. And so obviously, it didn't work out, And Kayla Nicole is a very attractive woman. I gotta say that because she is fine. I can't listen when a woman's fine. I gotta mention it. You feel me? So, I want to just go ahead and explore and just react to this John real quick, man. It's called Clapback Season. She said she took to social media today to defend Leanna Lene against the backlash she has been receiving regarding her public relationship with football player Travis Hunter. I'm not sure where it started at, but I think it said the only what says weird. Wrap this Travis Hunter girlfriend news cycle up by noon. Thank you. And someone commented on Twitter X, laughing my effing ass off. Woo, the irony. And she says back, it's Kayla Nicole. She says, the only irony here is you're a mother. Let's lead by example for baby girl and get out my mentions. I hate a weirdo that think they got the privilege to call the next motherfucker weird. So she writes back, leave them kids alone and stop judging relationships that aren't yours. Y'all, when asked, you talk about your life, you're weird. Okay, okay, Buki, you ate with that? I don't know. So is one more? Excuse me, fiance. We actually talked about this on the show yesterday. My take, not a damn thing. I refuse to be another outside voice commenting and judging a relationship that isn't mine, whose innate details and experiences I know nothing about. The only advice is keeping your private matters off the internet. I'll make sure I can see. Okay. My only advice is keeping your private matters off the internet. You'll never win in the court of public opinion, nor does it matter. So this is one of the last slides. Last to stand up and first to sit down. So she received this is Travis's girlfriend. People were getting on her. It's just mostly just like it's a lot of displays of like just the kind of body language that makes it seem as though she's not really into him. You know what I'm saying? Different things she said on camera, like when she told the story about him not being her type and whatnot. And listen, when people say you were not my type, but they mean to say I'm not attracted to you. I don't find you attractive. That's what not my type is. You feel me? So what it is, and the reason why I was triggering to a lot of black people, especially black men, is that for the most part, what I find when I interact with black women is that they actually think it's cute. So and back, like black folks in general, you know what I'm saying, like black people in general think it's cute that when you interact with a black man to try to be a little disrespectful, to kind of put him down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to kind of talk, no matter where he's at in life. All right, always try to bring him down to your level. That's why I learned about being around broke ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Is that they always going to try to bring you down to their level or talk to you like you're on their level. You got to realize when certain shit is just beneath you, certain conversations is just beneath you. And listen, it's levels to being broke. But the dude that's making $180,000 a year right now, I can't tell him how to make his money, can I? No, right? The issue with what Kayla Nicole is saying out now, again, she's talking about Travis Hunter's girlfriend. The issue is that, well, for one, you've made it clear that you have a vendetta with black men. And again, people who are narcissists, they don't move on from things. And another thing I always say, women in general don't really get over shit. If something happens that hurts a woman's feelings and whatnot, more than likely she'll never let it go. And she will take that out on whatever guy comes along next. She'll take that out on him. You know what I mean? What she thought was going to happen was that I'm going to start divesting. I'm going to start dealing with white men, and I'm going to have a different outcome. But like always, what black women have to understand is that, again, why would he want to have kids that's not going to look like him? Why, if he's white, why wouldn't he want a white baby or a white daughter or a white son? Why do you think that he wants black kids? That's a car commercial. You're watching so many car commercials. I'm just saying that's a car commercial. That's not a thing that happens. You're thinking about a commercial song Hulu. You're thinking about a Hinge commercial. Not saying never happens ever, but it's not cool to make someone think that's a possibility for them to the point where they're abandoning other viable options for someone who's not checking for them. You understand? So from the outside looking in, what looks like happening is like, yo, listen, Taylor Swift is the complete opposite. She ain't got no booty, I'm saying, no melanin, none of that stuff. I'm saying, like, when you put them side by side, but you got to realize she's white, and that's how white men like their women. I realize men like women who look like them. Like, I think people in general are most attracted to who looks like them. In general, nothing wrong with that. Only black women feel as though they don't need to be attracted to the men in their group. Or they need to express that. Well, I'm also attracted to these these non-black men. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is these numbers is in there. Yo, a lot of these kids. You know what I'm saying, that these women have with non-black fathers. Yo, a lot of times, yo, they are not in the household. They're not with them. Actually, I knew a girl like that. Girl I grew up with. She had this son with this Mexican guy, and he got remarried. Well, he got married and whatnot. And I mean, she was telling me about it in passing and everything. And like, yo, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. A lot of black women who got kids with non-black men, most of the time he's not in the kids' life. He's not in the kids' life when they're not together. You know what I mean? So, but on to the next point about what Kayla Nicole is that I mentioned the whole divestor thing and how she sees black men, because the conversation is about exploitation and whether or not this young woman actually is going to be supportive of this young man and is going to be able to give him a healthy, long-lasting, fulfilling relationship. That's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? What she's basically saying, she's going, and a lot of black women do this, where they treat affairs that involve a black man being exploited or abused. Excuse me. They look at it more like, let that person do what they want with their property. That's their property. Who am I to tell them what to do with their property? Because again, if you know, I talk to black men about this all the time. Like, yo, a lot of times, these women be talking to their men like they property. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like, you know, how you feeling as though you can control someone else's opinion and thoughts on things. And I think about it more and more. People who are woke and leftists, like, yo, y'all really be feeling like you should be able to tell people what to think and say and do. And it's fucked up. Like you're not showing respect for other person. You're not showing respect for the fact that, yo, people have their own life, have their own mind. They can make their own choices. So it's a free country. Shit gotta stop, man. I don't like it, man. Nasty work. But so yeah, so like that's the perspective. I mean, I feel as though she has, and you know, and a lot of women try to default to this whole I'm not going to be an outside voice. I'm not going to. That's not my business. I don't know anything about them. No, no, and that's why. And this is something that it really does kind of female nature to avoid conflict and avoid stress. So I do get it, but that's not how change comes about. Change can't come about if no one's going to take action and say no, that's wrong. It's because more people won't call out right from wrong, especially women like this, and also again, she know what she's doing. She doesn't want to transmit the idea that black men have value, and that this young man, this precious young man, who's destined for great things, could be jeopardizing his entire future with this toxic relationship. The Casanat relationship is looking better than this shit. You know what I mean? And that's bound to go left because she's trying to the other girl trying to be famous too. She an influencer too. You feel me? I think I had one more for y'all, man. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Where is that? Oh yeah, this shit was Offset. All right, y'all can see. All right, I'm not sure where it started at, but so this is Offset and Cardi B fighting on Twitter and everything, right? So single and miserable check to the last 10. What is this like? All right, I'm gonna start from the top. So Cardi B says, so dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about D. You sound like a dummy trying to be fake nice after you did what you wanted from the beginning, trying to push a narrative to these people. Congratulations, F off and sign the papers today. Single and miserable check to last 10 spaces. You mentioned me. You getting hit at the flex though. Get your flex on, mama. So that's from Offset. I'm not sure what he means. I think he just. I guess he's saying. I understand the flex part. He's saying, "Yo, do you basically?" Then she says, "Single and miserable." Nah, you just mad that I'm outside and you thought niggas wasn't going to be on me because in your words, I got 3 kids in my 30s. I'm miserable and I don't bother. I don't bother none of the hoes you f. But every guy talks to you, DMing, talking ish about me. Like, let's not. When you split the custody, this is Offset. When you split the custody, I will. You ain't worried about music. You're worried about D. Everyone can see it. All you talk about is D and clubs burnt. No music, no nothing, just drama. He said, no one wins when the fan fight. Stop capping to those people to make yourself look like the what ain't the look. You a fire woman, good music, a fire woman, but you focus on D and try and make me look bad and focus, bro. This issue's whack. From both of us, honestly, drop the album and go up. All right, so I'm guessing that Cardi B's album is getting ready to drop. I keep telling y'all, her whole marketing plan is just fighting with her husband on social media. She has been doing this shit for 7 years now, and just keeps herself into the media cycle by just fighting with her husband. You know what I'm saying? And just no one's just none the wiser. It's quite brilliant, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because they're obviously in a relationship. They're not going to break up anytime soon. Just saying, point that out. But anywho, all right, man. I think that's enough. I've been here long enough, man. So like, share, and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Thank you everyone who just joined the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. Please drop a comment down below. It means so much to me. People who drop their comments and encourage me and whatnot, I really appreciate it. The other day, somebody wrote what they write. They said, yeah, man, when people leave stuff keep up the good work. I really like your content and everything that really encourages me, and I'm happy to be here, man. So yeah, man, we here, man. I gotta come up with a name for us, man. One of these days when I get like 5 minutes, I'm gonna write a name. But until then, man, Love y'all.